Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is MachiaVillain. Well, I'm pretty sure, so far, that, oh, what's this door doing sideways now? Every time I come in here, a door is turned sideways. There we go. Yeah, here's another one. Very strange. Very strange. Not sure what causes that. I don't know if, I don't know also if these doors are just open for some reason. It looks different from the open doors, though. Here comes a spider. So yeah, I think that these are actually just strangely turned sideways for some reason. We have a lot of construction to do. I noticed that this room is still scaring people, even with the light on. They consider it an unfinished room, just because it has floor tiles there. So I guess I have a couple of options. I can either disassemble everything here, including the stone path, or I could throw down some walls and turn this into a room. I don't have any purpose for it being a room. I could take down this wall as well and just put it here and extend the kitchen down, because I know that we're going to need some more food storage as well as refrigerators. We're going to need stoves soon enough, so that may be a viable option. As a matter of fact, I think I will do that. So we'll just throw a wall down across here, and we'll have a regular wall door right there. After this is built, then I'll take these down. This floor lamp here could be deconstructed, and then we could throw down some skull head carpet on here and underneath this door. I'll put one under here for now, and then whenever we disassemble this, we'll put some more carpet down there. I need a trap room to go down. So let's go ahead with another regular wall door right there, and then a regular door right here. We'll put a floor underneath there, and then we're going to design sort of a maze that heroes especially are going to have to walk through in order to get into our room here, because there are several traps. A lot of them are really interesting, kind of exciting. And so we will look into those. I could also trap some of these victim rooms, which I completely forgot about before I started building all of these distractions and stuff. So there are some traps, these rotating walls, for bankers. So it attracts a banker like honey attracts bees. If I put this into a wall, let's see if I can do this properly, like this. The banker will walk up to it, and as soon as he stands on this thing, it will flip him around to the other side, and he'll be inside the corridor with our monsters. So let's get that started for them. Then we also have ones for virgins, which of course we know that doesn't work anymore. Not until another episode, or update I mean, comes out. And then we've got regular rotating walls. Let's see, maximum of one victim of type, every types when entering the room, plus 10 scared for every victim in the room. That means if they see the person get swiped into the rotating wall, they're going to be terrified. If they're already distracted, it won't matter. So actually, I may not want this here. I may want to move this up to this area here, so that most of the people will probably be in the hot tub by the time they reach this. Similarly, if I was to put a rotating wall right here, it's likely that people would be distracted by these two before they come up here. And I may even move the tooth victims. I may move the tooth down here. There, on this side of the door. And once that's built, I'll just go ahead and... Oh, I don't want the floor anyway. Let's disassemble that tooth. Is it really just made of metal? And 100 logs of wood? Alright. So we do need to get some of these things done. We're pumping out some newspapers. They're eventually going to be stored in this little storage area here. And our ad campaign that we have selected right now uses newspapers and letters, both. So we've got sporties, geeks, dentists, and basic victims. Oh, I forgot about the spiders already. My bad. Everybody attack this guy if you will. Okay, it was just a little one. One little one, one big one. No big problem. What was I already talking about before that? Our ad campaign for different kinds of victims. That's fine. I haven't built the fire hydrant yet, so dogs love them. If the dog's owner is not around, the dog will walk home. Can be built inside or outside your mansion. No floor needed. Solidity 10, fire resistance 10. So this is fantastic. When we do get dogs, they'll be distracted by the fire hydrant for a short amount of time. But if their owners aren't around, then they'll just walk home like it says. So if we put one over here, the dogs will be distracted by it, the owners will walk on by and come inside, and then hopefully the dogs will just leave after that. I don't know what the dog's detection radius for the owners is going to be, but I think that this is going to be a pretty good placement. And then alternatively, since they come from both sides, we're going to need one over on this side of the mansion as well. So I don't know if this is enough time. As the owners are walking past, if they are not inside yet, I don't know if the dogs just react to whether their owners are inside or outside, or if they react to distance. So we'll try to see which one is the case as we progress here. Then of course there are other traps and more traps that we will be putting into this room for heroes specifically. And actually I may not need to have a secret door there, because if it's not a regular door, they may not be tempted to walk towards it to come inside to where my monsters are. But like we did sort of a cheaty way of kiting the heroes last time, we know when they're trying to attack a certain monster, a certain minion, and so if we kite them with that particular minion, the heroes will follow them anywhere. Minions, as far as I know, aren't affected by traps, and so if I bring a minion in through the trap room, the hero should follow him and should be torn up by the traps. If any of them survive into the kitchen area, then we can take them out, have all the rest of the minions waiting here. So that's pretty good.
Research done.
I like that pretty well. Rachel's trying to gather things up. Are you going to be out of their detection range in time before they get here? Because if they come in on this side... Yep. I don't think you are.
Victims are coming.
Okay. I think we might have gotten lucky, and I think they're coming in from this side. They are. Okay, so we've got an unfinished item here. It looks like they finished this room, though. So, yeah. Skullhead carpet. Pink carpet. I think I might be able to disassemble the pink carpets, and then we get some resources back. I don't know if we get the resources back by just laying floor over the top of this. So now that the room is enclosed, I think it makes sense to go ahead and do this. This makes this not a room anymore. And if I remove the wall, it's going to mean the kitchen isn't a room anymore. But what can you do? I suppose the rational thing to do is wait until they lay the floor here. Then we'll disassemble and put floors here so that this is considered not a room for the least amount of time. If that makes sense to y'all. Okay, they haven't finished these extra traps inside yet. So that's something that we're going to have to probably be afraid of, because these people are likely going to be annoyed or scared by the fact that there's unfinished items here. She didn't look like she was worried, but I think she was immediately distracted by this arcade machine. Okay, they don't look like they're worried either. Honey, you have one of the lowest fighting skills, don't you? 313. No mind, so I do want you to get some extra mind. And then I think it's Keith and Jessica that are the next lowest. So Jessica, Keith, and Honey, if you guys would come take care of this lady. Okay. And Jessica's going to clean up a little bit. Some of these other characters will come and do some other things as well. Okay, we don't have the bat transmutation here, so we can't hide from these guys right now. We cleaned it up just in time, though, so that's pretty nice. These people are... or this virgin, sorry, is distracted, so let's go and attack this guy. Okay, let's attack this guy. So we've only got 7 seconds. Oh, no. Okay, Rachel, Darwin, and Flora, come and attack this guy. Koth, Cinda, Darwin. Let's see. There's going to be more guys inside here to attack. Oh man, this guy's fast too. I don't know who my fastest person is, but I don't think we have time to get there. If we do this and attack him, I don't know how that's going to work out for us. Okay, he's not gonna go either way. Okay, so that's gonna be a bunch of extra suspicion that we're gonna have to deal with. But let's see. Let's not worry about Keith because he's pretty far away. Flora or Rachel, maybe Cinda also needs some XPs. All of y'all go ahead and attack this guy. And then this guy is trying to run away. Koth, you're not very fast. But we do have these three that are already outside to try to head him off at the pass. Koth, maybe you don't want to worry about that right now, actually. Just go to here. Okay, he's terrified. So, actually, Koth, you could go ahead and attack this guy. Attack this lady. So they've been killed outside the mansion too, so this is not ideal. Let's see, Flora and Rachel, can you guys bone throw at her? Let's try this again. Maybe it is left click to do that, I'm not sure. Okay, I think it hit her, but she's still too fast for us. I can't see how much suspicion that is, but our meter is pretty danged high now, sadly. Let's get in here and finish off the victims. Our evilium is also pretty high, though, so that's positive. I've been talking for 2 episodes about getting a new a Frankenstein. I want veteran level 2 type of person, and I would like a Frankenstein, so we still need some more evilium before we can get there. That's been the case. That's what I've been waiting on for so long. So that's why it hasn't been accomplished yet. I'll be surprised if we can pump out enough items to get the next batch of victims in the next day. But we'll see. We're at 30 and 31, or 31, 31 for both of these. We need something like 25 and 50. So it depends on if someone works on the letters or not. But it's fine, because we still have blood and bodies laying around outside and stuff. Hopefully somebody will take care of that. Yeah. Jessica's out there doing the business. Do we have training dummies set up yet? We don't. It's been a while since I set those to be constructed. Same with these bedrooms. These beds should have been replaced and built already, and for some reason they're starting on this first. I'm not sure how they prioritize construction, but it's clearly not by what time I put down the order. Oh, mail will be delivered today. That's astounding. Yeah, victims are coming. I think we got this all cleaned up. It looks like this has been all cleaned up. And that was a real mess. A real mess. We did that pretty poorly, I'd say, overall. We'll see how it goes this time, though. Our suspicion level is really high, like, concerningly high. So this is something that we're going to have to keep an eye on as we go. Okay, we've got a road blocked. Wow, just in time. So for 10 hours, we're not going to be able to have anything come in or out. I'm not sure why Flora got selected there. That's fine, though. Okay, people have moved on to the next area. This is also fine. I don't really want to run in here to take on this person until they've moved to the next area. Keith, Jessica, go and attack. Is there an easy way to see? Okay, level 3. Yeah, I see it now. Level 2 for Rachel. Level 3. Level 2. Level 4 for Koth. Cinda, Honey. Okay, so Honey, Cinda, Flora, Rachel, and Jessica are all level 2. Go ahead and attack here. Keith, you're level 3. Oh, Jessica's level 3 as well. Okay, so it's just Rachel, Flora, Cinda, and Honey. Skeletons and zombies. Should be easy to remember.
Ah.
Okay, dead. Cleaning. Moving. Okay, so they're all up there now. Yeah, Honey, Cinda, Flora, and Rachel. Come in here and attack this one.
Ah.
Wiped out. Oh, we've got body parts sitting around. This one's moving on its own. Koth has grabbed this one. So there is blood laying around, which is going to startle these. Yeah, they're up to 10 now. Honey, where are you going? Trying to collect items. That's not necessary right now. Okay. Come in here and attack this one now. Whoa! Jessica, I don't know what you're trying to do, but you've done wrong. Because now they've all seen minions, yeah. Okay. Keith, Koth. This is the one that needs to be attacked right now. Okay. It has been stopped. Jessica, if you could attack this guy, it'd be great. Once again, we've messed this up pretty terribly. Attack this guy. Honey. Actually, if Honey attacks this guy as well, then Flora and Rachel could work on the virgin here. Okay. Darwin, go ahead and attack this guy.
Ah. Ah.
Man, all these folks outside the mansion, it's not ideal by any stretch. Okay. Yeah, our suspicion is way high now. So for the ad campaign here, let's cancel this. Let's just build up our stores for a little while. We have 10 days worth of food, not to mention what they're cutting up right now. We have 11 days worth of food in storage. So this is all fine. Let's collect some things up and let the suspicion drop for a while. Oh, it's not for 9 hours. What is that? 9 days? Okay. We're still fine, though. No, that's not 9 days. It's only 60 hours. That's only like 3 days. 72 hours is 3 days, and I think that's what it started as. I don't know why it said 9 hours on the notification. That's weird. We do have enough, though, that we could open up the job offer. Okay, we can only get 2. And that's how many we need, so we would have to choose both of them. Dang it. So maybe we need to wait until we can get some more. Maybe almost 400 more evilium. I'd love to have the most applicants possible. We will get them this episode, though. I do promise that. I know I've said it before, but I'm serious this time. I was just kidding before. Just joking, you know. Oh, I'm thinking too, I'm not sure if the plus 10 scared is for everyone who sees the person get swiped around the wall. I think the plus 10 scared is definitely for the person who gets swiped around the wall. Sounds like somebody's taking damage. Marth Hedrick once searched Google for the term search Google. He's super happy, so he's helping to lower our suspicion right now. It's still nighttime, so somebody needs to go take care of this guy. Let's get our low-level characters here. What in the world?
Ah.
Okay. That's super weird. Not sure how that happened. Problem solved, though. Alright, got a mystic chest. I mean, of course we're gonna open it. Hear a voice rise around you. Ooh. A present for you. Ooh. Sincerely, a friend of the family. The chest spits out an object and instantly goes up in flames. Okay. We have one of these laying around. I can't remember what they do, though. Strength plus 25%. Okay. Strength 0, 0. Strength of 4. He's got strength 21%. Okay. 0, 0. Strength of 1. 0. Strength of 3. Okay. Koth, you're the only other one with strength, so go and equip this. And the next time you level up, we'll probably put some points in strength. Okay. Getting a door built here. So we do need to catch up with our construction before I invest in the traps here. We need to get the victim rooms fixed up. Here we've got both of these walls going in. There we go. Okay, these are all full. That's why they're not taking the metal out of here. I would love to have that cleaned up, though. I guess I could extend this room out. And just make this a storage facility, basically. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we can chop down these trees. There's 2 of them there. And then we're gonna need to... We're probably gonna need to go ahead and take down one of these walls so that nobody gets stuck back here. But we'll see. If somebody does start to look like they're getting stuck, then I'll take down a wall. But until then, hopefully we can handle it without any of that nonsense. There we go. Okay, this has all been done, so let's get these canceled then. And we'll need skullhead carpets in here, and in here. So who are my builders all? We've got Darwin, Flora, and Koth. So Darwin, if you would build this first. Flora, build this first. And Koth, build this first. Okay, Darwin, build this first. Flora, build this first. And then Koth, build this first. So that way our kitchen is back to built. There we go. Yeah, prestige 6,966. I just realized too, Koth needs points put in. That'll work. Okay, who else have I neglected to level up? Ah, Jessica. I would kind of like to do the bat transmutation. I haven't seen it actually happen so far. I tried to tell Keith to do it because I thought it would make him fly faster, but let's just get that on there and see how it works if we can. Okay, this tooth still needs to be built. Yeah, somebody's locked themselves in here, so we'll get that deconstructed. Might as well get all of them done. And then the dark wood floors right there. Perfect. Still considered a training room, which is perfectly fine. Oops. And we need more material storage. There we go. So now they can get some of this metal and stuff out of here. Let's see. We're missing metal, as a matter of fact. So we may need to come out here and do some mining. What is this? It looks like gold. Here's some metal in here. See if we can get that tended to. Do I have a... Yeah, I have a couple diggers. Flora and Rachel both. Keith can actually do 2 more jobs. Let's have him on building and home office here. We're doing a lot more with our home office lately, so I think that's going to be important. Get plenty more metal going. This is 10 metal now. Oh, 50 metal. That's not much by any means. Oh, stone? I couldn't figure out what that goop was. It's not goop at all. We've got some stone blocks as well. 770 in total. Still no metal being stored in here. We must have run out of room. We've got metal plates stored though, so that's kind of nice. Okay, they're missing out of here then. Alright, what have you got? Oh, you've got a Frankenstein. Seeks forbidden practices. Late for its death. Increase maximum life. Stressed nature I'm not a fan of. But this would save us quite a bit of evilium. We could go ahead with the other job request. Lots of research. Decent furniture. Max number of jobs assigned 6. That's incredible. Digging. I think we may buy this guy, actually. It's 5,000. We've got 12,000. Let's get Brit. Chris Perez. Why does it say Brit right there? I'm not sure. Let's buy him though. Damon wouldn't be too bad because they drink blood. Fireproof as well. That's pretty awesome. Relaxed nature. That's pretty great. But yeah. Then we've got werewolves. Oh, they're all named Chris Perez for some reason. They're strong, can kill in a single attack, but they are almost always angry. Even though he's got relaxed nature of +2. Food eaten per day minus 20%. That's good. I didn't think to look at his abilities. Stony Look. Invincible to physical damage for 12 seconds. Turns into stone for 12 seconds. That's pretty good. We've got Werewolf Howl. Target will be immobilized for 2.5 seconds if its mind is lower than your strength divided by 3. Multiply the strength by 3 during 8 seconds. So if you did Full Moon Werewolf and then Werewolf Howl, it would make it a lot more effective, I would imagine. Effect on self, minus 70% chance of multiplying the strength by 6 for 20 seconds. Wow. Maybe it's not a negative 70% chance. Maybe it is a 70% chance. I'm not sure. The way that some of these things are worded, it's very confusing. But I think having Brit on the team is a good shout. So let's go with 1,000. We could afford just 2. Since we only actually need 1 Frankenstein. So we'll have a 50% chance to get a good one. I don't know if that's exactly the way to word it, but that's what I'm going to say. Let's go with that. Okay, 24 hours. We have idle folk. Brit, of course, doesn't have any jobs assigned right now. Firefighting will always be 1. Research factory. Factory work almost never ends. Could we do with another cleaner? Sure. And the kitchen? Maybe? That ought to be fine. Okay, and who else? Koth is idle. Koth, what do you do? Cooking, cleaning, building, research. So all the building is done already? Okay. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to need more metal. So let's send some folk out here. Why can't I dig these resources? Well, I think it is marked. I just can't see it because it's kind of hidden. How many logs do we have? Some. Let's cut out a few of these as well so we can see a little bit better into this area. There's gold. Is there any metal in the mountains over here? Not visibly so. What about along this wall? Is this gold? That's gold. There's some metal around this corner here, though. So we could dig into the rocks back in this area. Okay. So get some digging going. And then, what else did Koth do? Cleaning, building. Okay, building. That's what I was going to look at. And instead of research, Koth, you could collect plants, sure. I don't have anything set for him to collect right now, but I don't have any research for him to do either. We have other people on research, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Jessica, Keith, and Britt now. Okay, there is building to be done. It looks like we don't have enough planks of wood, so I think that needs to be prioritized then. So planks of wood we've already got up there, and then we can do these. Let's see, it gives us 10, so having what, like this many? Oh no, I wanted to maintain 21, sure. And then with these, we could maintain about 21 at least. Yeah. And what do we have set for this one? 10? And 1? Oh, I see. Maintain 101. Maintain 201. Maintain 101. Okay. We'll do it like that again. 101. I feel like that's a crazy amount, though, since it makes 10 each. I don't know how it figures, if it calculates just these numbers, or if it calculates this times these. So that'd be 2,000 planks it's trying to maintain. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. It does look like, though, I have neglected to put skull head candles up in these areas, which is supposed to separate right there. Okay. How are people feeling, though? We're about to get this one fixed, and the -4 for stress nature is no big deal at all. Slept in a good bed. Was hired a while ago. Rooms I walked through are very fancy. Has been a little wounded for too long. Alright. Drink. We're wounded for too long, Darwin. We don't have any healing potions around, so that's something we're going to have to fix as soon as we can. What research have we been on this whole time? It looks like none. Yeah, it looks like we haven't researched anything. We're getting close to the end, though, here. I think before the stove and all that, we'll go with the chemistry here. We'll get that researched as soon as we can. And then we'll go refrigerator and then stove, probably. By the time we get everything researched, I think that's going to be about the end of the series. I'll get those things built and see how that goes. And that'll be about the end of the series. We've still got these fire hydrants to build too. Metal is our choke point right now. Koth still doesn't have anything to do. Just standing around idle. Someone's been hit. I guess I could do with some light in this hallway, but most of the time the spiders are spawning from this poison barrel. Not sure why I hear people... Oh, it was Keith because he's outside during the day. That's why. Okay, he's gotten that one built. Yeah, let's look into traps then. So metal is going to be our restriction here. Needs to be reloaded after each use. Saw walls, bleeding 2 damage per second during 5 seconds, need to be reloaded after each use. Okay. So if we put this here, as soon as he steps on it, it's going to saw him. We'll get that built when we can. We should have a spike floor that the saw pushes them into. If we do like 3 of those, we could have a regular wall following this way, so they're forced to go this direction. If they try to keep walking back this way, I'm not sure which way the saw wall pushes people, so I may have to do this on both sides. I think that it always pushes people to the right, but I could be wrong about that. And then we'll throw down another couple of spike floors here. We could go with the saw wall right there and right here. And then if we did something like a pushing wall here, I feel like when they step on that, it's going to push them back into the saw wall again, which is pretty rough. But then it's only 1 use, so once it does that... actually, once they pass by the saw wall, this thing being right here isn't going to count, because it's going to push them back and the saw wall has already been used. So that's just going to slow them down, basically, is all that does. Let's go with a couple more spiked floors along their path then. And, yeah, these have been put in the wrong place, for sure. I'm not sure whether to disassemble them or to move them elsewhere. Okay, I don't think we have any choice. We gotta disassemble them because they're not gonna... They don't serve any purpose there. Move floors back. I don't know why this wall is there. Merchant is on their way, that's good. Got traps. A spider web wall. Immobilizes them. Okay, we'll build one of those. We'll immobilize them right before they get to the doorway. I think that's reasonable. We could try to get 2 people immobilized. I think that makes sense. Let's see. Then I do want these pushing walls just to have them. I think maybe we could push people into the spikes, which they're not going to have any choice anyways, because I am going to put down a wall to block them in. This might change, though, because once they get into this spot, we could do... Oh, giant spider attractor? How would they get in, I wonder? Will they walk through here, or will they come in through the center? Okay, so I think that poison barrel would have to be in the vicinity. That's interesting, though. I might play with this up here and make the spiders come up this way. Maybe turn this into a regular door and bring the spiders up here so that they go outside the mansion and they aren't right around my minions here. That's a possibility. I'll check that out. But I think a saw wall... Whoa. What is going on with that? Let's put a saw wall here. And then attach up these regular walls like we had them. I'm not sure what that's doing, placing all these random walls around. Let's see, these were spiderweb walls, so we need something here to make sure that they are used. Let's use some of these pushing walls right here and right there. This shouldn't exist. I don't think it actually does exist. I think it just got moved around somehow. Let's see if we grab a wooden wall. Can we get these to disappear? No. For some reason we can't. Okay, so if they walk up here, they'll be captured. If they walk down through this area, they'll be pushed and captured. That'll be good. Let's go with some more spiked floors. One here. One here. And then... let's see. Maybe a saw wall right here. 3 of them. And we'll go with the pushing walls this direction. I don't know what these other walls are going to do. We'll see. And more spikes around. Okay. Because I don't want them to build walls there. Okay, so they've done this wrong. They've just built regular walls where I wanted saw walls to be. So this is going to be a saw wall. Let's try this again then. Pushing walls are supposed to be here and here. There was going to be pushing walls all along there. And then a saw wall right there. Okay, let's see if they can correct their mistakes here. See how it goes. I have no idea how this is going to work, or even if it will. Our suspicion has gone down quite a bit. We still have 7 days worth of food, so I'm not worried about being hungry or anything like that. We'll just see how it goes. But we will be calling for victims soon enough. Okay, so we've got Arthur and Freddy. Arthur has late for its death and relaxed nature, which is a loyalty of +2. I think all Frankensteins have a good research skill. Hard skin, which gives bleeding resistance, but then stress nature is a -4 to loyalty. Good wood chopping, cleaning, home office, and research, as well as resources. 6 assigned jobs, same here. He's better at reloading and refilling, which is something that we are going to need. Plus the relaxed nature gives the +2 loyalty. Resource gathering. I think Arthur, sadly his picture is the same as this guy, which we've had happen before. Kathfatmiu, Darwin, Cinda, Honey, Britt, and Arthur will look the same. It's going to be fine though. They have 3 potion slots instead of the 1 or 2 of the other characters, so that's going to be helpful. Yeah, I think Arthur is the one though. Of course, we could train Freddy to be better at reloading. I just don't appreciate the stress nature. The hard skin is kind of nice. But the max life plus 30%, that's a huge increase. What's that? 150 points, almost? 154, actually? Nope, 144, sorry. Yeah, I think Arthur is the one. Okay. Let's get him set up with the jobs. This, of course, home office I think we're good on for people. Building refilling, and then laboratory, because they're all good at laboratory. So that's going to be good. We've got a food vendor coming in. So we can sell us the bloods. So many bloods we could sell. How much of other things do we have? We've got 1,000 meats, 600 of these, only 150 brains. That's something to be considered. So this would give us 800 bloods left. Even though I don't think we need to worry about it too much. Let's buy up all their potions. Oops. Yep, all the potions. What is this potion? Stamina plus 200? Wanted to stay awake all night. So is stamina how long they can stay awake? I didn't realize that. Let's buy it though, because I like it. Let's buy up all the brains. Just because we're sort of lacking in brains. That's what's holding us back right now in the amount of foods that we have. Let's get cooked brains as well. Cooked meat, I'm not too worried about. She doesn't have meatballs, which always throws me off. I thought they always had meatballs. We've sold her the smoked blood, so that's why she has so many. That's given us huge piles of money, which we surprisingly don't have that much of. Alright, everybody's working their fingers to the bones. This is magnificent. We have beds for everybody. Britt is sleeping in one of the fancy beds here. Arthur is in another one. Everybody else just has their regular bed, so we may need to slowly but surely start deconstructing old beds and reconstructing new ones. That's definitely going to be top on the list. The trap room will be done soon enough. Arthur, you're idle? What did we have you doing? Resource gathering, building, and research. I guess all of the stone has been dug out already. Looks like it. Okay, well we're always going to need more metal. So let's keep on digging. Let's get this gold out of here. Let's cut this corner so that we can get through. And then there's gonna probably be more metal to get. And it's hard to see inside these mountains. Like in these dark areas, it's really difficult to see. Here's a whole load of metal right here, though. And some along this edge here. So we'll get those carved out and see how that works out for us. Darwin's being attacked? Or are you angry? Been a little wounded for too long? As far as health and stuff goes, we should be doing pretty okay. We just don't have enough planks right now for these two things to be built. That's what they've been waiting on. That's crazy. Okay, I think that's going to be it for this episode, though. If you want to catch another one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description. And feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.